Guten Tag, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. Es freut mich sehr, Sie hier begrüßen zu dürfen. Ich präsentiere 50 plus Döner.
Yeah, we're late. So what?
Yeah, we're late. Actually, don't scroll.
No,
Stay
don't. No,
here.
no, 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 no. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Yeah, you might be wondering what the hell happened to the Blue Sky account earlier. Hackers, dude. Hackers are everywhere.
Hackers. They got into our Discord too.
Make sure you get two-factor authentication on all of your shit, because otherwise,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
wait. Why are we saying uh-oh? Wait, I can't hear you. Am I a dumbass? I can't hear you. Beefum, say something.
Chat, can you hear us?
Okay, that was a little loud.
Oh, my fault.
It might be your audio. For once, I don't think it's us. Finding Deutsche marks for that random is hard. What? Oh, ransom. Gotcha. Ryan Lammy, thank you for the Twitch Prime, the 38 months, and then our boy ZD Smith, 56 months in a row. Golly. It all goes towards the 50-plus donor internet security fund, so we can get some actual.
Thank you for rent money.
What?
Thank you for rent money. It's first of the month.
Let's just jump into it.
Okay.
Why are we stalling so much?
I don't know. We are late.
It's because we have our hardest show by far.
True.
We can't escape it. We're gonna be brave boys. We're gonna reapproach this. Also, I have to reconfigure this because I think some things have changed. Beeflam, entertain them real quick while I do this.
Welcome to 50 Plus Donor. Happy April, everyone. How's everyone's day going?
Oh wait, that is something we could give an update for. Is the yellow card donation?
Oh, true. Okay.
Earlier in the year, if you're new to the show, we love bench yellow cards. So we were like, oh, we're going to donate to a place called Common Goal for every bench yellow in the DFB Pokal, the first league, and the second league. This has turned into a horrible idea because we're almost at $100. It got out.
We're at 86.
Brother. So make sure you risk assess before you do stuff like that. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. It's not sharing the window. Damn. I knew I should not have worked out before this. This was a bad idea.
Everything is fine. 50 plus technical issues aren't normal.
All right, here we go. Did this change at all? It did. Leipzig is now in 4th. Stuttgart is in 3rd, I saw? 3rd? Yeah. Wow, this is hard as hell. Okay, here we go. So Stuttgart's 3rd. Leipzig's 4th, which is disturbing. And Hoffenheim is 5th, and then nothing else changed. Cool. We already predicted this, sort of. Do you stand by what you said?
I do.
Producer's gonna have some words. There's zero chance Katie Moss even. Why did I dox her?
Why? I apologize to the VOD squad. You're not gonna see this apology, but.
Yeah, oh well, people already know my full ass name. It doesn't matter. Also, there's a million Katie Mosses in the world, so we're still incognito. The energy on this show is fucked up right now. We need to figure out what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, Micah PS, stop. That's a good. Yeah, we need to. All right, stop that train of thought. Be fun. Let's
recalibrate. Put down the Wii Motion Plus on the table.
All right. So back to what we were doing here.
Why did I get kicked off?
So, Hoffenheim is 5th. Leverkusen is 6th. By how many points?
Like,
Oh, it's
0.
close. Yeah, and
By 3
Leverkusen's
goals.
just 4 points behind them even. I think it's time to put Frankfurt out of their misery here. I think these are just gonna be what they are now. I don't see Frankfurt jumping. Because what, Leverkusen got a draw. And then 50. Stuttgart has 53. I am going to change Stuttgart because Stuttgart's looking real good. I'm going to change Leverkusen and Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart will be in 4th. But they will jump Hoffenheim. Wait, now we're the same fucking thing.
Yep.
God damn it. All right. Well, I'm keeping it like that. Leipzig needs to fuck off, LOL, go away. Yeah, but not having that European qualification really has helped them.
Yeah.
Do you think you will change anything? Why don't we look at the remaining games for each team, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Oh, jump scare! Stuttgart's playing Dortmund this weekend. Okay. That's gonna be a tough one. They have Hamburg, Bayern, Bremen, Hoffenheim, Leverkusen, Frankfurt. Ouch. Ouch.
That's kind of a rough run.
That is a really rough run where I'm gonna go back to.
What's Leipzig's run?
Yeah, let's see. Let's check out Leipzig's. Bro, what am I doing right now? I should not be piloting this. All right, already looking a little simple.
Yeah.
Bremen, Gladbach, Frankfurt, Union Berlin, Leverkusen, St. Pauli, Freiburg. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to switch my shit up. I'm thinking... Oh, I already have them in 3rd.
Yeah, you already had it like that. It's definitely not a gimme for Leipzig, but it's not Stuttgart's path.
No, Stuttgart's looking a little bad. Let's also look at Leverkusen, where Leverkusen's schedule will make me... I think that will change what I have to predict the most. Why did it go back to Leipzig? Okay, here we go. All right, already looking a little easy too. Wolfsburg, Dortmund, Augsburg, Köln. This is somewhere in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah. Because they have to see both of their direct competition, which is honestly good for them because those are both like 6-point matches. Unless they lose, then it's horrible for them. They're in the mud.
What's the over-under on whether there were bong hits? But I wish there was a bong hit before this. This is just natural delusion. Colm, though? Brother. I don't think so, buddy. Anyway. We'll get into that in a second. Leipzig had been pretty ass lately. Yeah, oh my god, they've drawn some really... Okay, I'm going to switch this then. I don't think they're going to pass Hoffenheim. Let's see Hoffenheim's schedule. God damn. Mainz, Augsburg... Oh, they've got... Yeah, what? Okay, never mind. Never mind, bro. There we go. Do you change yours at all?
No, I'm gonna stand by mine. I'm pretty confident.
All right, now we come to the not fun part of the table. Let's check back in on this. Cologne also fired their manager. Speaking of Cologne, so the T-shirt guy is gone. I guess now's the time to also bring up he had a sexual harassment lawsuit at some point.
Oh,
so was it worth it? Was it worth it, Colin? Probably not. All right, to the bottom of the table. Augsburg is still not safe, actually, now that I think about it, but just barely. So Hamburg got... Wait, none of them really got points, actually. Only Mainz did. Basically, only Mainz got a point since we last talked about this, because they have 30. So they're, I think, above Hamburg. Yeah, they're above Hamburg. Time to do some table shuffling. Gladbach's down here now. LOL. All right. Bremen has 28. What the actual fuck? That's not fair. Cologne has 26. I know that. Don't ask me why. And
Okay.
the rest is good. All right. Can Augsburg still finish 15th? Yes, they can. Will they? Probably not. Probably not. Augsburg's kind of playing their tushies off, if I remember correctly. A loss to well, they played two very good teams. They played three very good teams, so that's to be expected. Then they play Hamburg, who's around them. Hoffenheim. Okay, this is that's starting to look a little scary for Augsburg, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if this is the part of the table where one loss sets you really far back. And can they hold at 31 points? I think that is the question we all have to ask ourselves. Mainz is probably playing the best out of all the teams around here. They have 2-1 against Frankfurt. They beat the Sigma males. They beat Bremen. They drew Stuttgart. They are getting Urs Fischered right now to the point where I just think Mainz is going to keep that going. Actually, you can look at the rest of their schedule. They play Hoffenheim, Freiburg, Gladbach. Damn, actually, this is kind of a rough run, huh? But I would be shocked if they didn't get these 3 wins here, which I think is enough to, considering who's around them, I think that's enough to land them in what is formerly known as mid-table. Like, this is the team I'm worried about the least. If they play Bayern again, they'd get another 1 or 3 points. I mean, the season is kind of done for Bayern at this point, so I would wonder what would happen in this game. But yes, and they are still in Europa Conference League, which is fucking crazy. So, do you worry about Mainz, Beefum?
I do not. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be bold and say they finish 9th. I think Union falls to 10th.
Oh, because that's possible, because Union lost,
Union is on 31 points.
What an insane season. What the hell? Dude, what the hell? Union is back in it now, too?
Yeah.
Brother. Oh, they're definitely passing Union. I didn't know Union was that close.
Union is on 31 points with a minus 15 goal differential.
Oh, my God. We have to write them in. 34 points is generally considered safety from relegation. Yeah, in like a sane person year, yeah, I agree. This is not a sane person's year. Yeah, damn, now we got to add Union to it. What's Union's schedule looking like? I think if they win... Oh, yeah, wait, this is kind of a T-ball 3.
Yeah.
What's the rest? There's no way these guys are in danger. So I'm going to move Mainz down. I'm going to say it stays like this. But it is interesting that Union's still in the mix there.
I now knowing Union's schedule, I'm going to have to... If they lose if they lose this week, then I'm definitely flip-flopping. But... I would put Union. I would stick Union 9th. Those next 3 games are a free 9 points.
Yeah, if they don't get, I would say even 6 points out of this, then I would start putting alarm bells. Because if those 3 get it, then that means the rest of the table's catching up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So if they lose those, then it's an issue. But I don't think. I wonder. I wonder. Mainz, you say in 10th?
Mine's in 10th. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm also gonna. Hamburg is also playing very well out of this bunch. Let's see what their schedule looks like, because I think I saw they have to play someone scary still, right? Big Union fan here. Union, if you are a team of a fan of like a group around the bottom of the table, you are the biggest Union fan in the world. Because if they win those three, then the rest of the table can breathe a little bit. But if they don't, it begins to sweat profusely. Time. Looking at the Tubu table, yeah, we're getting to that too. Don't you worry. Hamburg. They play Augsburg, Stuttgart. They still got a derby left in them. Hoffenheim, Frankfurt, Freiburg, Leverkusen. That is a little bit of a scary schedule to me.
It is.
You're playing almost every bit of desperate and also Augsburg, right? Because like Bremen needs points, Frankfurt still needs points because like the 7th place could still be Europa Conference League. Leverkusen's still fighting. Like, what do you think about this?
It's gonna be hard for them to hold 12th. I think.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they're going to. It's just a lot of people either in their tax bracket or higher.
Yeah.
So.
But then who moves up? Because I like now we also have like Gladbach up here. Like Gladbach, I'm not really scared of Gladbach.
I'm not scared of Gladbach, but who do they still have to play?
Heidenheim, Gladbach.
That's 3 points.
I mean Leipzig, Mainz.
That's gonna be tough.
Oof.
Theirs isn't necessarily a walk in the park either, but I like their matchups a lot better than Hamburg's.
Yeah, 100%. I do wonder. I think this game's gonna say a lot about the team because if they fuck up this game, because then they're gonna lose points against Leipzig. Like I don't think they're gonna be Mainz. So now they have 4 games where they need to get points, and one of them is Dortmund. So I guess we'll just close this out. Look at the Bremen games, and then we'll retake stock. Bremen's been playing better. They've gotten a little jump with Daniel Thione. They're definitely looking way better than they were going into firing the pass manager. Like they're starting to rack up some points. They got a similar schedule to Gladbach, actually, if you look at it.
Yeah.
They've got a direct game against Köln. They got Leipzig. They've got in the Ole Werner Bowl. That derby is gonna be massive. Actually, looking at this, that's a huge fucking derby. They still got Stuttgart. Any Stuttgart could show up to that one. Augsburg, who's just gonna be chilling, and then Hoffenheim and Dortmund being their last 2. Ouchie.
Ouch.
But the ultimate ouchie is gonna be Köln's last game of the season. I have been saying all fucking year, stop fucking around. Your last game of the season is against Bayern. You do not want to need to have a point against Bayern in the last game of the season to survive. And they did not listen to me. So, hopefully they can wrap it up before then. But you've got Frankfurt, a big game against Bremen, a big game against St. Pauli. Leverkusen, who, I don't know about that one, Chief. Union Berlin, a big game against Heidenheim. And then Bayern, the last game of the season. That might be the most chaotic one, I think, out of everybody. I think they play more direct.
Especially since they just fired their manager.
Which could help, actually.
Could help. Who knows what the new manager bump could do.
And then we've got St. Pauli. I'm very interested in what their schedule is. So, Union, Bayern, ouchie, Köln, Heidenheim. Oh, this is a rough schedule for a team that's currently where they are right now. Like, if they were, like, 11th, I would be like, okay. But considering we're starting to get to the part of the table where these are the people that need points, there's a lot of games I don't see them getting points in this one. I don't think, I don't think they're going to get a point against Bayern. I don't think they're going to get a point against Mainz. I don't think they're going to get points against Leipzig. And then this game will be basically the Super Bowl for relegation. That could make or break direct relegation or not. That is a diabolical last game of the season.
Honestly, maybe appointment television.
Like
the title would be wrapped up. Who knows what the European spots will look like? It'll probably still be a little chaotic, so you may still have to tune into those games.
But that is appointment viewing right there.
But St. Pauli Wolfsburg, you may have to have a dedicated screen for that one. Like Goal Arena on one screen, St. Pauli Wolfsburg.
Your biggest TV needs to be St. Pauli Wolfsburg, and what a time to be alive to say that. Wolfsburg is fucking ass. So this is a rough schedule again for a team that needs points, right? Like they can't drop the games that the team above them can like kind of play around with. Leverkusen, that's rough. Frankfurt is rough. Union is rough. Just the way they're playing, this is an incredibly rough schedule. Especially, you still have a Bayern game too, so you just knock off a game right there, unless a miracle happens. And then Heidenheim, they're still like in it in a way of like they're in the room, but they're kind of standing by the door right now.
They're getting their coat on.
They're not at coat check, but they're walking towards coat check. Oh yeah, they're cooked. Okay, so are they cooked? Let me see. There's none of these that I'm like, yeah, they're guaranteed to win this. Obviously, because they're last.
There's nothing they're guaranteed to win. I think they can get points against Gladbach.
But if you think about Wolfsburg only being 6 points ahead, if Wolfsburg drops points like we think they will, with that in mind, do you think Heidenheim has a chance to at least draw them in points? Like, can they get 6 points out of this?
I don't think so. I can see 3, maybe 4.
Like, I think they could get points from Gladbach.
They can get points from Gladbach.
This is super up in the air. But that would only be 4 points, allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to, like, even 6. Wolfsburg would have to lose all the rest of their games, which I don't think Wolfsburg's going to lose every game they're in the list. But something to watch. All right, now we have to be brave boys and figure this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Hoffenheim at the bottom.
Heidenheim, you mean?
Yeah, Heidenheim. My bad.
I would also keep Heidenheim at the bottom. I think 6 points is too much.
It's a big task, yeah. Now we can start to get to the difficult part.
I think Gladbach overtakes Hamburg for 12th.
I'm just going to type. For 12th?
For 12th, yes.
Well, who's 11th then?
Oh.
Yeah, because Union is 9th.
Augsburg.
Augsburg? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Bro,
we talked about so many teams. We forgot Augsburg was in the conversation.
We skipped over them for real. Okay, so we still have one more. We still have one more team left. Our bad, dude. If that doesn't say anything about Augsburg, then I don't know what will. Hamburg, Hoffenheim, Leverkusen, Frank. Wait, actually, hold on. That's not very fun, is it?
No. Not at all.
think Augsburg could fall a lot. They don't have that many points above everyone else. I think they're gonna cut it close. Actually, I like 14th type shit.
Ooh. I think everyone's schedule is still a little too difficult. Like Hamburg's schedule, I think is still extremely difficult.
Yeah, but I feel like after looking at Augsburg's, like Augsburg's isn't a cakewalk either.
The nature of the toss-up Bundesliga.
I think Gladbach's gonna stay where they're at. I'm saying this for Hopium. I think Goat Team gets it together because, okay, let me explain this before people call me biased. That manager wasn't just tactically inept. The vibes from all I'm hearing about, like, what surrounded the team when he was manager, that team hated playing for him. And there's something to say with being a manager, being a like it's almost like Shaheen, right? Like the Dortmund players didn't just like hate Shaheen's tactics. He in general was people did not like him very much. So I think that's what's gonna save them, but it's still gonna be tight point wise. Like when I say 12, I mean like it's still gonna be like 5 points above like a direct relegation spot. It's gonna be close, but I think they're gonna survive. And then I think this is going to be such a hot take. I think Bremen.
Ooh.
Which means, I'm going to finish this out. Hamburg. Let me set the stage for you. It's May 16th. You're in front of your TV watching St. Pauli, Wolfsburg like we commanded. You eye one of the things on multi-view. Hamburg? Was it Hamburg last game of the season against like Dortmund or something?
No, we just played them. Or Dortmund just played them, I should say.
They played someone.
Before
They
international
played
break.
someone not fun. Leverkusen, perfect. You look over. Uh-oh. Hamburg's losing to Leverkusen, and their St. Pauli is currently in safety above Hamburg. Last minute of the game of St. Pauli Hamburg. Hamburg looks like they're cooked. They're finished. And what happens? Wolfsburg draws it. And St. Pauli goes to the relegation playoffs. Which also, I need to say, the relegation playoff spot might as well, in my mind, be a direct relegation candidate because the fucking evil ass teams, we're going to get to the second league. You see it peering over. I don't want to play any of these psychopaths in the second Bundesliga. That shit is going to be not fun. Be fun. You have to be brave now.
Okay. Ready? Peep game. Peep game.
People have made fun of us for a lot less.
Peep game. All right. I'm going to go. Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
I'm going to go. Shit. I think. Fuck, where am I at right now? 13th?
Yeah.
Here's the thing I'm thinking. I don't think there's going to be a lot of point motion around the bottom of the table here. Like, I really think only a maximum of 2 of these teams per week are getting a point. At least 1 point.
Oh, like 6 points. If you're like in 13th now, 6 points gets you. You're good.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I think I would feel the most confident with Hamburg in 13th.
Still Hamburg?
I think still Hamburg. I think not to the extent that you have them, but I do think that the new manager boost will help Köln. So I'd have them in
14th.
And then here's the stage I'm going to set.
Go on.
Final match day of the season. I'm going to have St. Pauli beat Wolfsburg and get that last safety spot.
Oh.
And then I'm going to have
Which
Werder Bremen
Oh.
get the relegation playoff. And then Wolfsburg just goes straight down.
All this to say, riveting shit for the end of the season. We're still not done yet. Look at this shit. We didn't even fill this part out because we need to update it. But
We also have a third scarf has hit the chat.
bro, it's way. I will do it another day. It is way too hot in this room for me to be putting on 3 scarves. I promise you, I will do it next time.
What can I
hell?
throw around? I can do this. I'll do this for now.
Okay. All right. We have Schalke hanging on, but it's getting a little dicey, bro. It's getting a little. Let's do a full table zoom out here. So you've got 5 teams all within the top 5 teams all within 3 points of each other. What the actual fuck? And I already looked at the schedule ahead of time. We'll look at it now. They also have to play each other too. So it's looking like a classic. Look at this. Everyone moved up basically. Even Hertha is like kind of hanging around a little bit. I almost think we can take Kaiserslautern out of here, but we'll leave them in for posturing. All right, Schalke's schedule. Look away, Dortmund fans. As I previously said, so they play Karlsruhe, they play Elversberg, who is 1 point behind them, Prussia Münster, Paderborn, who is 1 point behind them, Dusseldorf, Nuremberg, and Eintracht Braunschweig. So they've got a pretty favorable schedule, but they are Schalke, so you never know, right? There always has to be a Hamburg. Oh, Schalberg go up. They might go back down and be back to being financially insolvent. That is fan fiction that I think is possible. I don't think they'll go financially insolvent again. I do see them going back down. Elversberg. They play Hanover. Oh, ouchie. Wait, yeah, they play basically everybody who's up here.
Yeah.
Hanover, Schalke, Elversberg, Paderborn. They literally play everybody who is around them. Ouchie. Lucky to finish at Braunschweig? Absolutely. They could, but it is Schalke. I feel like that's just our hard-hitting analysis. They literally have like 100 million in your debt still. I know they had that before. I thought they would have chipped away at it. Apparently not. All right, Paderborn. They play Greuther Fürth, Magdeburg, Hanover, Schalke, Elversberg, Darmstadt. Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
This is going to make this so hard to predict.
Oh, God.
Darmstadt, please take it easy on us for the love of God. That's what Dr. if that came from Veth's mouth, then it absolutely is true. So those motherfuckers did not a drop of saving money since he last were in debt. Darmstadt, they play Arminia Bielefeld, Hanover, Fürth, Elversberg, Darmstadt. A little bit lesser, but also not by much. And then what's the last team? Hertha. Oh, Hanover. Oh, boy. Hanover. I better get that right before we get yelled at. All right. Hanover, Elversberg, Darmstadt, Paderborn. Well, at least they don't play Schalke. Karlsruhe, Prussia Münster. Oh, that is a very nice end of the season for them. And then let's just look at Hertha because You never
Fan service.
in the Chaos Liga, you never fucking know. Hertha could sneak in there, slide right in. They very well could slide in. Look at this schedule. B-Flam. Look at this schedule.
I don't want to. I don't
Wait a
want to.
second. Hertha could get promoted. Dynamo Dresden, Kaiserslautern, Braunschweig, Kiel, Magdeburg. They literally play almost every team that's in last. Manga
God.
Giga?
Oh God.
What?
Lord, give us mercy.
How on earth are we gonna predict it? I'm just gonna call it. Wait, nah, do I think Hertha can save it? Yeah, that's my prediction. If Hertha go up, God help us. Yeah, Nick is gonna be unbearable because I did say at the beginning of the season there's no way they get promoted. So, and he definitely saved that comment. How do we even break this down? Because remember, they're all 3 points from each other. So just 2 games where you don't get a point could put you out.
I think you just got to throw pasta at the wall and hope something sticks.
Let's look at recent form for these teams. I know Google sorta. Here we go. See, Schalke hasn't lost in a while, but I also don't have a lot of faith that they won't lose at the
Paderborn.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all kind of playing their ass off too. Oh God. That schedule just looks so good for Hertha where I almost want to put them in third. Because just like if you think about it, right, all the other teams have to play each other, right? Like Elversberg. What?
I got sidetracked. I saw something on the table.
What'd you see?
Arminia Bielefeld has an even goal difference.
Yeah. And they're in 15th place.
They're in 15th place.
That is one thing I wanted to note. Firth is not a pushover. I think they looked at the table position and were like, "Oh yeah, wait, we should probably get out of here, huh?" So anyone that has Firth, which I think was, what was it? It was like Paderborn and Darmstadt still have to play Firth. I'm gonna leave Hertha at second or third. I think they're gonna sneak in just because. But is it going to work against them? Because they play so many relegation teams. They might play their ass off, too. Like, desperation.
Yeah. That's the thing. I feel like Hertha has the schedule, but I feel like we've been talking about Schalke being the Hamburg of this league. I feel like it could very well be Hertha, where they win, like, their next 4 games, are, like, knocking on the door promotion, and then they could very well lose their last 2.
What are their last 2 just for... I could see that 100%. Wait a minute. I could see that 100%. I still... do I think they're going to be third? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say... what is their recent form? What have they been playing like? Yeah, they've been playing their... Oh, but then they got their ass kicked by, like, both teams. Oh, man. Oh, what the hell? I just think Schalke's going to fuck up. Like...
I agree with that.
Majorly fuck up.
I don't think it'll be that bad, but I do agree with that. I think Schalke will get the playoff spot. You don't have to sit back here and think about it. Like, you already put them where you think you're gonna be.
No, because then that begs the question of, like, does Hanover move into a top 2 spot? And if so, which that would mean Elversberg and Darmstadt need, like, you know what I mean? Like, all three teams at the top would fall. Do I really think that's going to happen?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Because Hanover has out of the ones remaining, Hanover has the most favorable schedule, right? If I remember correctly.
No, they have
Or
have
was
an
it
easy
Darmstadt?
3 game, but they still have to play the top. They play the top 3, a break, and then the bottom, basically.
Okay.
So they have like a completely neutral schedule there.
I'm ready to declare the winner of the Tubu.
Okay, who do you
And
got?
I think I'm gonna take Elversberg to win it. I feel like it'll be like they were knocking on the door last year. I feel like this year they have I feel like they have more of the experience than, Schalke wasn't really up here last year.
I
Don't
don't think
really
any of these teams were.
I
Other than
I don't think
Paderborn.
Elversberg was here last year, so I feel like they can use that to take the top spot.
I'm gonna no. Schalke's not gonna drop that much. Wait, are they? Just Schalke's
it's only 3
schedule.
points between first and fifth right now. That's
I know.
why they can drop that much, because it's only 3 points.
Because I almost want to move all of these teams down and put Hanover in third. And then I completely agree with you about Elversberg. Like, the only reason they were down there is because the race last year was insane, and like Cologne and Hamburg, you weren't going to catch. Like, spiritually, like you said, with experience, both of those teams have been in the first league. They know what it takes to get back into that situation. They kind of just got hoed by just circumstance. I do think they're going to finish at least in the one of the top 2. What is Darmstadt's schedule looking like? Because Darmstadt is another team that has been there before, if you think about it. Yeah, that means someone has to really slide out. Schalke in 5th. It's 3 points, dude. It's 3 points. It could happen. It's not crazy. That means one of these teams would have to collapse.
Do I think? You know what? I am gonna bump Schalke to 4th. I think I will put Paderborn and Hanover 2nd and 3rd.
I guess Paderborn has been there too. But like almost all of these teams have had a first league game before.
Oh yeah, no, all of these teams have. I was thinking more so of recency. As of recently, there is still a stronger contingent of players within Elversberg that have fought for promotion and have gotten to the relegation playoff and have taken a lead in the relegation playoff.
They did lose a lot of those players, and
they did lose a lot of those players, sure, but it's like.
So that means your big drop is Darmstadt. Unless you're saying that Hertha will just stay in 6th.
I think Hertha gets 5th, and Darmstadt gets 6th.
Damn, I guess there's got to be one team that fucks up. I just want to tell our viewers, I have no faith in this shit.
I will say, I do think 1st and 5th will be separated by like 2 points.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, this bar is gonna move up. Like, Hertha, I think Hertha's gonna win a lot. That's good. That's the wrench that gets thrown in this. Is like Hertha's gonna make these teams sweat. Like, if we look at the bottom of the table, which we will get to the relegation in Zweite Bundesliga probably next week. But like, relegation team is like half of the fucking league, if not all of it. Like the bar starts like at Karlsruhe. Yeah, 8th and 18th is separated by what is that? 11 points.
Yeah.
Which is not all that much. And even worse, the teams at the bottom are all kind of playing like booty minus Firth. So, yeah, that's fair. I'm headed over there in August regardless. August. I guess if they say in the second Bundesliga, the season would start.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Give me Karlsruhe 7th. It's only 3 points. It's only 3 points.
A raid-in. I mean, Kaiserslautern looks a little cooked, so I will 50+ agree with that. And I do just want to know, if you make fun of me and you're like, oh, you guys predicted wrong, who the fuck could figure this shit out?
Right.
You would have to be actual Miss Cleo to figure this shit out. I have zero faith in this at all. But, like, Schalke will probably stay in first. Like, their defense is just annoying enough to keep that. I stepped away by my green and Flem's a wizard.
Rey Mysterio.
Okay. So I assume this means you think we will lose to Elversberg this weekend. Don't ask for match predictions, please. I really thought...
I'll answer that question, yes.
Such confidence. I guess I would have... Wait, but if they beat Elversberg, that means Elversberg... If we look at points here, right? That means they would hop into... They'd be tied for first.
Yeah.
But didn't you say Elversberg is going to win the league?
I did. No, I was saying Elversberg's going to win this match. Yeah.
Oh, Elversberg's going to win. Okay, that makes sense. You just made my list. If there's one thing I can tell you you should not do in this show is keep a list, because we just be saying stuff on here. we just be talking.
We really do.
All right, that is our show for the week. Really, the thing that you should have gotten out of all this is you need to watch whatever the fuck is about to happen for these last like 6 games, because this is gonna be a finish. Someone's gonna be very mad, and I don't know who. Pretty sure this list is trademarked. Begins to sweat. Oh no. We'll be back next week, hopefully on Thursday. Right, be fun Thursday?
Yeah.
That's so non-committal.
No. Yes, it'll be Thursday. There's no potential baseball games.
We have to figure out a watch party before the season ends.
What's left for Friday games even?
Yeah, what we got? Bayern Freiburg. Oh no, there was no Friday game this week.
There's no Friday game this week.
That's an affront.
Next week
to
it's
us.
Augsburg, Hoffenheim. Match day 30 is St. Pauli, Cologne.
I think for my
match day 30 we won't be able to do. Match day 31. Leipzig Union. 32.
Ooh, wait, we might be Cincy folks who's down to watch that game.
32, there's no Friday game. 33 is Dortmund Frankfurt.
That's such an inconsequential game, honestly.
And then 34, obviously, everything's on Saturday.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's Good Friday. I keep forgetting it's Easter this weekend. But we'll figure it out. We're going to do a watch. Maybe it'll even be a second league watch party. But
maybe.
Thanks for watching, and you better buckle up, bucko.
We're in the home stretch.
We're in a home stretch.
No more international breaks.